Hey there, Libra. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 19th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell, and you will catch me live. But Libra, let's see what's going on for you. By the way, I'm using the Wheel of the Year Tarot here. So if you're wondering what deck this is, it is the Wheel of the Year Tarot, and I love it. So that's why I'm using it. But people always ask, what deck is this? And so there it is. But Libra, let's see what is going on for you here, Libra. Definitely focusing on work, I would say. You always get these cards that say that you're focusing on your finances. Like every single reading I do for you, Libra, you get cards of like financial responsibility or things like that. It's very interesting. And this whole diagonal right here, 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, like really focusing on your finances. You have the Lamb energy here. Definitely, I feel peaceful right now. I feel like you are feeling at peace this week. You have the Peace card right here. You have this Lamb energy. This is like an energy of springtime, but really it's like an energy of peace and sanctuary and kind of like just feeling good. So I feel like for some of you, while it might not be like an amazing week this week, it might just be a peaceful week, a calming week. It might just be a good week for you in general. I feel the need to do this, so we're going to do it, and we're going to see what this card is, the Star. So definitely some sort of wish coming in for you, I feel, here, Libra, or some sort of wish fulfillment. Could also be happiness coming in for you. It's interesting because you have the Tower here. It's coming up in your past position. So I'm assuming you've probably already gone through this Tower moment, but you have the Star, which is after the Tower. So I feel like there is like resting, relaxing, recovering after a Tower moment. I mean, that's why the Star is after the Tower, because, you know, it kind of represents taking time to heal after one of those situations. You have this Peace card here. I do feel like for some of you, I feel like you're making peace with yourself is what I feel like this is saying. For some of you, let's cover these cards. I'll tell you what I feel. You have the 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the Tower. I feel like for some of you, it's like you have been hoping for closure in a situation, and I feel like there was a Tower moment. Maybe somebody told you how much they loved you with the 9 of Cups. Maybe someone told you they wanted to work on a team with you here with the 3 of Pentacles. Maybe they told you that they wanted to marry you and like all these great things. And then there was a Tower moment here with the Tower card. And I feel that in a lot of ways that I'm getting the word sour grapes popping into my head. So I feel like there could be like a lot of, disappointments in this situation. I feel like there could be some sour grapes in this situation as well. But I feel like this row here is like saying, you know, maybe you're realizing that you're not going to get closure from this person. So you're just deciding to be at peace with yourself. And I feel like that's a good thing because that will probably open you up to this. I feel like this is really good. This Emperor energy. I feel like this could be like your true love coming into your life. This could be someone who's very hardworking. You know, Emperor is a combination of all the kings in the deck. So I feel like it could be someone who's very kind of driven and very successful. For others, I feel like this is, I do feel disappointments here. I feel like you feel cheated out of something. I'm talking about outside of love here in this row. So I feel like for some of you, it's almost like you feel like something was stolen from you, or it's almost like you feel like something was taken from you here. I feel crazy words popping into my head, like birthright and things like that as well. So maybe some of you feel like an inheritance has been taken from you here. I'm getting a million things. For others, it looks like a job, like a position. Maybe you thought you were going to get a position at work and somebody else got it. So in your middle row here, you have the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of defending your position at the top of a hill. I feel like you're sick and tired of defending yourself is what I'd say here with that 7 of Wands. I really just get that you are done with that. Yeah, you have the Panther energy. This is an energy of purging things. Even in this deck, in the book for this deck, she says that this card is a card of like purging or releasing. I really feel like you are sick of having to defend something. In this row, you have the Death card, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Cups. Again, I almost get like somebody stealing your work. That's a very specific message. I feel like for some of you, you feel like someone stole your work with this 3 of Pentacles, or maybe you feel like someone is currently stealing your work. So that could be for just like one of you out there. But again, you have the Death card, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Like I said, I definitely feel disappointment here for some reason. Death card, I consider personally the Death card to be a good card, but she's looking kind of mean to me here on this Death card here. So I'm wondering if some of you if there was some sort of disappointment or difficult ending in a work situation. Like I said, maybe someone stole your position, or something didn't work out as well as you would like. I feel like what you need to realize is that, look, I love this. You go from the Three of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles. This is what I call pissed off for greatness, Libra. Sometimes something happens to us that sucks, right? And, it's something that isn't good or whatever. Well, you can choose to look at it however you want, but it kind of leads to this thing where we get pissed off, right? And then we become more successful than ever. And that's what I feel like this row right here is saying. I feel like something has pissed you off. Something has disappointed you. I feel like you've gone through all the stages of grief. I feel like I said this to you last night in your daily reading as well. But it's almost like you've gone through the stages of grief and anger and all this other stuff. And now you're like, you know what? I'm just going to work my ass off and become very successful. It's kind of like that I'm going to show you type of energy. So I like this. I feel like you're kind of like proving people wrong here. I feel like you could really become more successful than ever. This is going to be, I feel like this is going to be one of those moments where you look back in life and you're going to say like, wow, that was like the best thing that ever happened to me. So, in a lot of ways, I feel like these first two rows are saying to you, how is the worst thing that has happened to you here the best thing that has happened? So I feel some of you could be asking that. There's like a famous person who asked that question. I don't know who, but a question that they always ask themselves is, how is this bad thing the best thing that could happen for me? They're always looking on the bright side, kind of, in a lot of ways. And I kind of get that feeling from your reading. You have this spider card here. This card says community and web weaving. So I do feel like teamwork would be very beneficial for you, but really I feel like this is just the story that you choose, the story that you tell. And to me, the spiders are about kind of like weaving your own fate, weaving your own destiny. And you have the Nine of Wands, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles here. In a lot of ways, I feel like this is you. I feel like I said this to you last week. It's like you're bossing up. I feel like you're stepping into a very strong position here. I feel like you're pissed off for greatness. Like, look at this guy. He looks super determined on this Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a card of apprenticeship, but look at the muscles on the guy on this card here. It's almost like you have already gone through all the work that you need to do. And look, you have the Emperor here as well. Basically the same guy, but with a beard and longer hair and the same muscles, right? So I feel like you've been putting in the work here, and I feel like this is saying that it's like you don't need the Eight of Pentacles because it's a card of apprenticeship, it's a card of learning, but I feel like you're really kind of like determined to make something happen in your life, whether it's to have a glow up in your life, as I always say to you, Libra, or to get a position at work or in business. I feel like you are just really, really determined. I feel like you're not giving up with this Nine of Wands here. This Nine of Wands, I love. This is probably one of my favorite Nine of Wands in all the tarot. It's like a guy, and he's in a field, and he's putting up the scarecrow, and all the crows are flying away. It's like he's had enough. He has had enough of those crows. I feel like you've had enough of the little birds in life that are pecking at you, that are always trying to get you upset. This could be, I feel like this could be a million things. Drama, from other people, gossip, all sorts of stuff, people stealing things from you, whatever. I feel like you're sick of it. And I feel like you're really taking, I feel like this is forcing you to, be very determined and very strong at this time. So I feel a lot of success for you. I almost feel like this Mars retrograde period, Emperor is Mars, and I almost feel like this Mars retrograde period could be why why you're going through this. But I really like this. I feel like this is like a very empowering reading. So I feel like that's a good thing. But let's clarify this and let's see what we have going on for you. Between the Four of Pentacles here and the Death card, you have the Queen of Hearts. This is called the Stork, and it can represent a baby. So some of you could be having a child. Obviously, if you're not already having a child, then that message isn't for you. But it can represent the birth of a new life, and you do have the Death card there. So again, I feel like you are being born into a new life, but it's into an Emperor life, a boss life, if you will, Libra. Between the Knight of Cups and Three of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Diamonds. This card is called the Birds. What was I just saying about the birds on this card? So I feel like the birds are just like all the little things that are pecking at you. The Seven of Diamonds is really a card of intuition. It says you need to trust your intuition at this time, and you need to trust your intuitive messages. But, in the Lenormand, it could represent like a married old couple, that is always fighting, pecking at each other. But we could also take that to mean that, like I was saying with this Nine of Wands, that other people are pecking at you. Other people are causing problems in your life. Between the Tower and the Five of Cups, yeah, Four Hearts. So there's probably some sort of breakup Tower moment in love in the past. You have probably either recently decided or you just have been focusing on yourself with the Emperor energy here. So I just feel like there was a Tower moment, probably with a person who knew all the right things to say with that Nine of Cups. Between the Death card and the Nine of Wands, you have the Ten of Hearts. Fortune after difficulty. Ten of Hearts is called the dog, and it's a card of loyalty. So I do feel like there could be someone coming in for you who is very loyal to you. Again, I would open up to it. He's building this scarecrow here, Libra. You know, he's putting up this scarecrow, and he kind of looks a little pissed off for greatness, like I was saying here, right? But it's like he could also be scaring off, you know, someone who could be coming into his life. So as far as love is concerned. So I do feel like there is love available to you. Yes, you've been hurt in the past, but that's the past. I feel like you've been putting in the work to yourself. But, you know, the negative side of the Emperor is that somebody needs to soften him. You know, someone needs to kind of break down his walls. So in a lot of ways, I feel like this is saying if you do want love, make sure you are open to it with that energy. With the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor, you have the King of Spades. It's called the Lily, and it is a card of wisdom. So I feel like you've gained a lot of wisdom. I feel like this is like a test here. That Three of Pentacles. Again, Three of Pentacles to this Eight of Pentacles. I keep getting the story in my head with the Four of Pentacles as well, that for some of you, it's like work was stolen, or, you know, maybe not literally. Maybe you feel like someone stole your position at work or in business here, or it could be in any other area of your life. And I feel like this was so you could gain wisdom. Next, between the Five of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Five of Spades. Yeah, really taking the risk here. I really get like a really good prove it energy here. So for any of you hoping to have a glow up, or maybe you're like wanting to prove people wrong, I feel like this is a very good energy for you, as long as it doesn't become toxic, of course. But you know, I do feel like being driven like that is can be a very good energy, as long as we don't you know, get into this place where we like hold grudges and things like that. So you know, that's what I'd say there. But let's pull an outcome row for you. Top row outcome, you have the Ten of Clubs. A lot of progress, a lot of learning as well. So, I mean, in this row here with the Tower and going up to this Ten of Clubs, there could be a lot of learning. Ten of Clubs is called the Bear, and it represents like overbearing energy. It could represent learning through difficult lessons in life. So I feel like, but the good news is it's like the end, and you have learned a lot. So I like that. Middle row, King of Diamonds, your true soulmate. King of Diamonds is called the Fish, and it just represents your true soulmate coming in. So again, I feel like there is like a true soulmate coming in for you here. Could be a fire sign for sure. Could be any sign. Could be a Scorpio as well. You have Scorpio here twice. Like I said, could be any sign. This is just a general reading, but I like that. For others, I feel like this is finally a job, but this to me is like the word payoff, or yeah, payoff is popping into my head, I think. And so what I feel like this is like maybe you've been waiting for a job for a very long period of time, and I feel like this could be a job that pays you like a lot more than what you've been waiting for. So I do feel like it's kind of saying it was worth the wait. In your bottom row here, you have the Three of Clubs, second chances here. The Three of Clubs is a card of second chances. It's come up for almost every single person this week, which is pretty crazy. It comes up a lot during Mercury retrograde, because, you know, things can be coming back around to us during a Mercury retrograde as well. So, you know, that could definitely be the case. I definitely feel like there could be someone who's coming in with very kind, caring, nurturing energy. Again, you have the Queen of Hearts, the King of Swords, or the King of Spades here, and this Three of Clubs. This could represent a second chance in love, and that does not have to be someone from the past. It could just be that you're meeting someone where you feel like you have found love again, like you feel like you have found true love again. So I feel that's what I feel for you here, Libra. I feel like you have found true will be. Yeah, you have the Six of Diamonds. This is called the Clover. I just want to pull an extra row for you here. The Four of Spades, definitely a recovery time. Again, everybody has had the Four of Spades as well. Four of Spades comes up a lot during retrogrades. It is just a card of recovery. And again, during a retrograde, it's a good time to, you know, rest, relax, recover. The Star card there. And yeah, bottom row, Eight of Spades. Eight of Spades is a card called the Garden. To me, it can represent a harvest. It can also represent needing a vacation. Gemini had the same card. So I feel that in a lot of ways, you could just need a break from things in general. But the Six of Diamonds, a lot of luck coming in for you, Libra. Yeah, look at this. Someone who's loyal to you in love. So I definitely like to see that. I feel like, yeah, 2 cards of community as well here. So I do feel like for those of you, and you have the Ten of Hearts as well. Ten of Hearts is my card of networking in the Lenormand. So if you're like trying to get a job, trying to start a business, whatever, building a community around you is a good thing to do. I always say that with Saturn and Capricorn still, what I would be careful of, if you're starting a business, I would be careful of things like business partners. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I would just, number one, make sure that you really want a business partner if you're starting a business. Number two, what I would say is that really it's kind of like a better time to build a community. So it's like if you're starting a business, it would be a better time to like form a group of like business owners or something like that, where it's like you're not partners, but you help each other out. So, this could be that type of community here. For others, again, like I said, if you want love as well, I would get out into the community with that community card. But this looks really good. I like it. I feel like you're mostly at peace and also pissed off for greatness. So I love that. But thank you for watching, Libra, and definitely enjoy your week.